What's up, YouTube? Here doing the intro. Well, not really the intro. Pulling the motor out of the 4.8 was the intro to the K5 LS swap project, but here's the actual truck itself. Now, 5 years ago, this machine actually looked a lot better shape than it is now. She's got a little more cancer. She had hardly any rust starting on the rockers, and that's what 5 years in setting will do. And weeds, but yeah, she's pretty clean throughout, though. There's rust in obvious spots, like around there on that lip, needs some attention. And yeah, there's some spots that need some attention, but it's pretty solid. The floors have rusted from the inside out, unfortunately, so this area here, up in here, needs to be replaced, needs to be addressed. Driver's side's not as bad. The under doors, this passenger door is pretty good. It's definitely savable. As you guys can see, all the lovely bugs. But yeah. There, I got that. But look at this. She shuts good. I mean, that's one thing I like about this truck, is the doors always shut good. I'm just right now clearing out some of the parts. That's the factory seat out of that truck. She was used as a storage unit. I got a 4L60E. I don't think it's any good. I think my good one got kiped, and this was when it's replaced, because I remember the good one I had did not have a GM parts transmission. So I don't know. But there's a 700 R4 and a newer, I can't remember what it is, but it's the auto track transfer case. They're gonna come out of there. There's no need for them to be in there. But yeah, she's definitely had a little bit of animals living in the side panels, so we'll definitely work on that. But the interior of this truck's going to be black anyways. I'm converting it all over to black interior. But yeah, she's getting a little bit of cancer up in here. I'm going to go ahead and grind a lot of that down and stop it before it gets worse. She's kind of crusty up in here. That's trim hole. But yeah, there's some surface rust that needs to be sanded down and attended before it gets too terrible. A little bit in here where the door rubs. The door does sag a little bit on this side, I think. Pretty sure that's what's rubbing. Yep. I think the door hinges don't feel bad. It just needs adjusted, I guess. But it shuts good too. It shut all the time. But yeah, the doors in this truck shuts way better than my E3. But I ain't got brand new seals in it yet either, so I'm sure when I get them in, they won't shut near as good. But yeah, I got another hole here, some holes there, so this needs a small patch in this area. A lot of the bolts for the seats broke. I'm wanting to run a seat out of a 99, like my blue truck that the engine came out of. I'd kind of like to run that seat, but with an 03 console that has a cup holder, so I can have a truck with cup holders. Like I said, this is an 85 K5. It's got a 305 in it right now. It's no good. It's not stuck. I had it cranked over. Didn't have it running. I just had it cranked over because I threw a battery in it because I had to roll the rear window down. But yeah, I found a booster and a master cylinder. I did happen to save one because my buddy robbed it out of this truck, so I got brakes. I ended up breaking that bleeder off that, so I gotta work on that. But I may rebuild these calipers or price new ones, but probably just looking at rebuilding them. But yeah, where the overflow tank is, that's where the overflow tank for the LS style cooling is gonna go. The factory battery mount's gonna be where the airbox is gonna bolt to, and I'll probably either buy another driver's side battery box or look into making the one from the other truck fit. But yeah, gotta get this engine out of here. Engine, transmission, transfer case. It's got a 305 in it right now. Turbo 350 MP28. It came originally with a 305 700 R4 MP208. What's gonna go in it is a 4.8 4L60 an MP241 that's sitting right down there. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it off, take that adapter off, and actually wheel that inside and try to make that up to my 4L60 to make sure my spline counts right. It should be, because that was hooked to a 700 R4, so I should be lucky there, hopefully. But yeah. I just got this battery in here so I can roll the rear window down. I'm gonna get all that stuff cleaned out, roll the rear window back up. And yeah, you got a lot of wiring fiasco to fix. Yeah, it's a nice ordeal. Got a nice chunk there for that grommet where all the electronic spark injection go. I got a fitting there. I should probably actually plug that into my booster. It doesn't really matter, pulling this engine anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it cleaned out, semi cleaned out, and go ahead and throw this transmission and stuff in the back of my truck. I got good fluid out of all these, and I feel like I got pretty good brakes. I do know I got air to that caliper on that side. But yeah, I got decent brakes. Oh yeah, they'll pump up enough to get it to stop coming off the trailer. So that's all I was searching for. So yeah, I'm gonna remove the exhaust. Gonna take this tank out, get a fuel injection tank for it. Not 100% sure how everything's gonna be mapped out as of this point. I'm kind of touch and go. Got a little bit of a better plan to this than I did with my 83. I don't want to spend as much money in this truck as I did on the 83. I mean, I have no problem spending as much in this truck as the 83, but I'm going to do this differently. I'm going to get it running good with 4.8 and stuff, and I want to clean it up, and I want to make this one look good. Or that'll be the truck that's the work truck, the hauler. That paint job looks cool to me, so I'm gonna keep it probably like that. And this one I want to clean up, and actually I want to bed line the whole truck and that. But right now I got, as you can see, a little bit of crust on that side that I never got around to treating. I got this side treated. I'm gonna probably end up cutting that out and putting a piece of metal in there. But the underside, the frame looks pretty good. This is by far not going to be a frame off restoration or anything. Definitely not going that crazy, but we're definitely going to clean it up a little bit and make it look respectable. I need to find a newer shifter, transfer case shifter. I'll probably find them on eBay relatively cheap, or I'll go out and buy me another truck. Possibly looking at a newer, like an ID Suburban, get another MP241. Maybe flop a MP241 on that bad boy. I don't know yet. We'll see there. Not sure. Somebody actually took the time when they cut these fenders to weld this. As you guys see, battery is hard on equipment. But yeah, I do kind of want to go with a 76, or like a 78 to 76 front end. Well, you know, 73 to 79 front end, you know, with the round headlights. But I do kind of like the quad headlight front end. So I don't know. It all depends. I'm kind of tossing around how I want to do this. The cheap way, obviously, would be to utilize my quad headlight front end. I want to get it running. I'd like to have it running by next year. That's kind of pushing the goal pretty high, because there's a lot of work entailed with this. It depends if I want to slop it together or if I want to make it look respectable. I could slop it together and guaranteed to have it running by next year. But I want it to look, I don't know. I'd like to pull the whole front clip off of it. I'd like to sand the firewall, primer it, paint it, make it look respectable. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to really kind of try to, first order business is to get this 305 out, and I'm not 100% sure if I'm keeping the front clip on it when I do that. Like I said, I might remove the whole front clip. It's a very good possibility that that's going to happen. So 305, 208, or not 305, 305, Turbo 350, and 203 is coming out of this truck. Yeah, that's a guaranteed thing that's going to happen. I'd like to have that done in the next week or two, possibly. But yeah. Haven't turned the lights on or anything. Haven't tried rolling down the driver's passenger window. I'm not going to. I'm pretty sure they're probably junk. But yeah, this was a Silverado, so it had all the trim, had the headliner. We're definitely going to put the speaker headliner in this truck. Yeah, this is gonna be my fancier of the two. This is gonna be more aimed when I build it to a daily driver. The 4.8 is, I'm going to run the 4.8 just because it is Gunner's motor. I'm going to run the 4.8 for a while. At least till it either gives up the ghost or I decide to pull it out and build it. I don't know yet. For right now, I'm just going to put the 4.8 in it, get everything running, and have a little fun with it, because I've owned this truck for going on 6 years, and I'd like to get it running. I have drove it a total of about probably 1.5 miles, maybe, the whole time I've owned it. So yeah, I actually want to get it and do something with it. Actually, just getting it here and getting stuff cleaned out of it has made like it helped a lot in the inspiration and the I don't know, willpower helped bring that up. Yeah, when I first got it, all this spots that's fading here and here, this was actually pretty much all black. It looked better. It did indeed look better. I do believe it's originally black. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah, pretty sure it's black originally. It may have been two-toned. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look at the RPO codes, but it was black with grayish blue interior. But yeah, it's got the seats. Like I said, I want to do a bench seat in it with a center console. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and get her cleaned out a little bit more. The sun's going down here. I gotta move my Mustang and load. I'm gonna probably load the Mustang on this trailer and take it home tonight, just because I can get it out of here. I'm gonna park this where that is. I'm gonna probably move the Mustang, get this edged over there, and then back it off. And if I have to, I will get a Ranger or something and push it. I don't know yet. We'll see. Because this thing rolls pretty easy, so I might be able to push it by hand too and roll it downhill and get it put in park and just let it sit there. Then I'll get a four-wheeler or whatever and pull it around to the shop when I work on it. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Like I said, I got a lot of work cut out for me, guys, but sure, hopefully it'll be a fun process and I'll have some fun. I'm sure that'll be it. After this year ain't been the greatest for me. Yeah, getting the lift on the square body has been a big accomplishment, and getting it to the point where I can use it as a truck, which is a big accomplishment. That truck should have never came first, but it did. I mean, I'm really happy it did, because that truck's a good truck there. Now that I'm talking it up, it'll probably completely fall apart on my way home tonight. But yeah, this truck, I've had this truck the longest out of everything. So I decided this should be the truck that's next. This should have been the truck that got the LS in the first place. But yeah, we go ahead. I haven't had this truck. I got a Camaro that I've had longer, but verdict's still out on what I want to do with it. I kind of need to get a track going, how I want to go, and I have no idea with that car what I want to do with it. So that's why I haven't really done anything with it. I got a path with this truck, and I have the path I want to go. So we're gonna go ahead and do with that path. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this bad boy up, and yeah, I want to do the tub. I want to bedline it in orange. I want to bedline the top black. I want to get fender flares and bedline them black. That's the color scheme. Obviously, my favorite color is orange, so I want to bedline it orange. Interior pieces will be all black. Dash will be orange. I'll probably end up bedlining the floor black. I will be putting carpet in this truck, so the bed lining will be just kind of an added protector and just like a bonus. I'll probably come in here and clean the inner fender wells up and stuff, and bed line up in there too, just to protect some stuff. POR 15 chassis save some stuff. So yeah, but yeah, pretty much that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.